Hello everyone, my name is Aditi Mehrotra, and as part of this sample video, I will be teaching a poem of class 12 Cbse board titled Aunt Jennifer's Tiger, written by Adrian Rich. So let's discuss the main theme of the poem. It is subjugation or suppression of women under the patriarchal system of society, and this subjugation is more prevalent after the matrimonial alliance that a woman and a man share. So, Aunt Jennifer is an episode in her life in which she discusses that how throughout her life she has been suppressed and not given any liberty under the patriarchal system, and so she tries to break the boundaries through her art and craft. So let us begin. Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across a screen, bright topaz denizens of a world of green. They do not fear the men beneath the tree. They pace in sleek, chivalric certainty. So the first line is Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across the screen. Screen is the cloth on which she's embroidering the figures of the tigers, and they are prancing. That means that they are jumping on their hind limbs and sprinting forward. So that is the motion that has been depicted through her embroidery. Bright topaz denizens of a world of green. Topaz is a jewel that is very bright yellow colored. So bright topaz denizens are the people that live in a particular area. So those tigers are of bright yellow color, and they have been embroidered against a green color, so this offers a striking contrast. They do not fear the men beneath the tree. Um, Unlike Aunt Jennifer, these tigers are audacious, strong, and bold. They have no fear of the men of the society. That is very so unlike Aunt Jennifer. They pace in sleek, chivalric certainty. Now, the motion by which they move forward is very elegant, it is very confident, and all these things have been depicted by Aunt Jennifer because she herself cannot practice all these things. She has a low self esteem, low confidence, but the tigers that she is embroidering on that screen or on that cloth, they have the potential to break the barriers which she could never break throughout her life. Aunt Jennifer's fingers, fluttering through her wool, find even the ivory needle hard to pull. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand. Moving to the second quatrain, and a quatrain is a passage of 4 lines in a poem, and this poem has 3 quatrains. Aunt Jennifer's fingers fluttering through her wool find even the ivory needle hard to pull. Now, throughout her life, she has been so low in self confidence that even when she is doing something on her own, that is pursuing her own hobby, her hands shake, tremor due to the fear she has of her husband, that maybe he won't even allow her to pursue her hobby. So they find ivory needle hard to pull. Ivory needle is the one which is used in embroidering. She's embroidering tigers on a screen or on a cloth. So she finds it even hard to do that on her own. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band. Uncle's wedding band is the ring, the marriage or the engagement ring, which she must have put on throughout her life. And it is massive in weight, not because it is physically heavy, but because it has been represented as a symbol or as a metaphor of the subjugation which Aunt Jennifer has received throughout her life. Here, the theme of the poem again comes into operation. It is massive because it lies heavy on her. She is burdened with onerous responsibilities which she has to fulfill as a wife. The life which she has to live is troublesome and burdensome, with no time to live the way she wants to do it. Sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand. It sits heavily upon her because it is burdensome. She has been clad in responsibilities and she wants to break free from them because she wants to live her life her way. But she is not so audacious to do that. When Aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie, still ringed with ordeals she was mastered by. The tigers in the panel that she made will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. Now the last quatrain and the final one. When aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie, still ringed with ordeals she was mastered by. So when the aunt is dead, she will lie on the floor, but what will not change is that she won't get any liberty even after death, because the ring she will still have on her finger, and that will be a constant reminder that how she was mastered by her husband or tortured by her husband throughout, how she didn't have any liberty or freedom to live the life she always wanted to live. So, ordeals is the torture that one receives at the hands of someone else. She was mastered by at the hands of her husband. The tigers in the panel that she made. Panel is the screen or the cloth on which she's embroidering those tigers, which are bright topaz denizens, will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. So, even if she dies and even if she does not get liberated after her death, her tigers, which she is making at that moment, will be proud, they will move with lofty pride, with gaiety and with self-confidence in an elegant manner, and fearlessly. That is the most important part. So the whole symbol of the poem is how she compares her life against the striking one of a tiger. Tigers are confident, self-assertive